What's your opinion of the car scene as it is now? How have you seen it change over the years?
I've always had there's a different mix. Like when I got into the game, like I didn't know no one in the car scene. Like
Yeah.
the only people I knew back then that were into the car scene were the guys from the Garage Noise podcast.
Okay, yeah.
Ben Flowers, which he's the guy who kind of got me into doing fender rolling and kind of a mentor in far as doing that kind of stuff on fender rolling. Because I told him, I was like, hey, I'm thinking about making money with this because I have a tool too. Are you cool with me doing it? He's like, yeah, go for it, bro. If you have any questions or need help, give me a call.
And how did you meet Ben?
Ben
At a car meet?
No, man.
No?
So it was him back then. My buddy Juan. Juan had a slammed Maxima, and he always got his work done by Ben.
Oh, I gotcha.
He did the headliner on his like a Galaxy headliner on it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And Ben did that, and Ben rolled his fenders and installed his coilovers and stuff for that. And I heard his name back then.
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was, and then I saw him on social media, and I saw his car, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty badass, Z," and followed him, and then he started his podcast, so I started listening like back then, and I was like, you know what? I was like, he's part of the Mondays Don't Suck meet.
Right,
I think he runs half of it or something like that with the guy who does the skate park stuff. And this is me not knowing anyone. I was like, I was working up the nerve to go talk to them. And I would go around asking for Ben Flowers, and everyone would point me in every direction. And I finally met him. And he was over there on his truck making trophies because he would cut rotors up and do designs on them. And that's the trophies for the thing. And I met the guys from Noisy Neighbors.
Yep.
Corey and Rio Ortega. Yep. Cool ass dudes. And I met Ben that same time too. But I really didn't have many friends in the car scene back then. No one really knew who I was. They just knew I had a weird, crazy looking car. And I would just go to Mondays Don't Suck. And I don't know, man. It's just that's how I got into the car scene.
Yeah.
And then I kind of got out of it because like it was kind of toxic, like the crew thing. Like that's why I never really rolled with the crew. Like I've heard
like a car club.
Yeah,
it becomes like, very political and a lot
all
of
that stuff, man.
Yeah.
They all like don't like each other because of this or that, and I just kind of stay out of it. And I'm like, I've always been a lone wolf. Like, you know what I mean?
Amen to that.
I don't get in with the drama. Like, this car club said this about us, so F them. We're not gonna chill with them.
Right.
Oh, we won this many trophies, blah blah blah, this and that.
Yeah. And listen, I will say there's nothing wrong with car clubs. There isn't. But I do feel, and this is my personal opinion, I feel like we're on the same page. But some of them can be, have schedules. You have to do certain things to your car.
That's another thing I've heard too.
It's just there's sometimes there's fees involved, and it's not just like a camaraderie, just a bunch of buddies hanging out anymore.
No, sometimes it gets structured where like, oh, you gotta have real wheels, or you have to have this kind of car, or that kind of stuff, or you have to have work done by this certain people. Yeah. Like I've heard stuff like that, and
I guess there's nothing wrong with that because if you have a certain image, right? You want to make sure that whoever you bring into the club also has that same image. So again, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's not for everybody. Definitely not for everybody.